is it? Lower bracket final. Is this the best of 3? Chaemiko just lost against Infi. TH just won against Romantic. And here we have your 2 players. Chaemiko was defeated the first time by Infi here in this tournament before he eliminated Colorful and Focus in his quarter and semi-final. And it's again a best of 5 here in this winner bracket final. It is of course 0-0, as we know. Zip. Chat says that TH will win. 32% for you vote for the 3x. Will Chaemiko surprise and grab 5 points? We'll see. Off we go into map number 1. Yeah, colors are correct. So we start where we ended our last series on AI. And we were talking about the Blizzard Invitational before in the chat, and yeah, 22,000 viewers felt really nice. And what I learned yesterday was that we were actually top 5 on Twitch. Like, there was a CSGO tournament, that was number 1. Then there was Ninja, Dr. Disrespect, Lyric, and then there was Back to Warcraft. Like, woo, that felt good. Yeah, overall we had like 50k with China and Russia as well. 50,000 for a Warcraft event. Feels good, man. And it kind of was my baby, so I'm pretty proud on that. So TH plays Human this time, as you can see here. He played Night Elf against Romantic. So this means we have another best of 5 Human mirror to our hands. I don't think it is allowed to switch races here in between games, so this is what we have to live with. And of course it's AI. You start with an ult and you get close to level 2. Claws of attack for TH and Chaemiko with a Ring of Protection. This is really, really bad. Follows it up with the Kobolds. And I wonder how Chaemiko will adapt to TH's playstyle and how it will be different from what Infi played. Already scouting a little. Because of that Footman, he had to call Militia to defend it. That goes into lumber harvesting time, so his tech might be a little later because of it. Oh, actually not. Because Chaemiko is super low on lumber. I don't really know why. There was an harass and 1 kill for TH early. And that way he has to invest into another peasant. And that will delay his tech. As you can see, TH was very close to the lumber that is required for tech, so you can do it now. And Chaemiko is still building a peasant here. Is still at 185 gold, so tech disadvantage quite significant. TH goes to the bottom left of the mercenary camp. This is basically normal for every single map. If there's a mercenary camp, except Amazonia maybe, if there's a mercenary camp, then you go for that. For Shadow Priests and Berserkers. On this very map it gives potentially a great item, which is in this case Scourge Bone Chimes. Meh. Of course you have no melee units in the Human Mirror army, so we will sell and trade that for Invo Potions most likely. Rune Braces here, also not that great, because there's only the Mountain King single target damage as spells, so you don't really need that one.
A player's force
Chaemiko, I think this will be like a creep on Last Refuge, where you call Militia towards an expansion, but you don't really... He's on tier 1. Is he actually expanding? AI is one of the worst maps for expanding because the creep spot is so hard and it's so far away from the human main base. But I guess he's counting on the surprise factor, which is not really working because TH is scouting with this. So he knows what's up, and he can harass this quite easily because he is level 3 already with 2 claws of attack plus 12 damage. This is basically 50% damage boost. And this is why it's so dangerous. With level 3 Archmage and 2 mercenary camps, there's such a big firepower in this army. The Null Overseer is coming in. He wanted to creep it, but no way. There's no Shadow Priest and the expansion is cancelled, man. This is such a horrendous early game and he gets the Archmage surrounded almost. Focuses on the units. I think that's a wise choice from TH. Looks like Chaemiko is a little demotivated and this game is over. All in attack from, or all in strategy by Chaemiko, and that did not work out at all. Sometimes it's just one footman with the right scouting at the right time, and if you have the army, you punish it right away. Boom! 5 minutes, 25, 1-0. That's, the strength of TH, man. Sick. Sick. We have a new sub that is Arne Zing or something. Thank you very much for the sub. And Herr Wusel, starting off to this month very well with a 40-buck donation. Did you win the lottery or something? Man, the last 2 months you are tearing it up. Ah, it's Arne Zeising. I see. Thanks for the sub, man. And for the follow on Twitter. So that was a quick start. And Chaemiko messaged me like, after the game against Infi, he said, Infi is alpha male. I don't know what to do. I said, man, don't worry. You did great. You were the first to take a map off of Infi. I said, yeah, wasn't too confident. And maybe his confidence is a little, there's a little crack in his confidence right now. But if this works out, it's fantastic. And you have a big advantage. But with the super late tech, I think he knew if I play this heads up, then TH will always have the advantage, thanks to earlier priests, thanks to earlier breakers, so he always has this little timing advantage over himself. And so he tried to do something fancy, didn't work, can happen, just close the game and try next. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. Ooh, we're starting a little sub-train here, or what? Mechanics for 8 months, almost a baby, man. Mad Frog, Cup of Pride. Yeah, it was so awesome to see Mad Frog. And Arthur's Darkwing has subscribed as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am from Germany. And I love Hamburg. So I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to switch races. That is an established rule in Warcraft 3 for quite a long time. So it's gonna be a best of 5 human mirror. Your English is better than mine. Still working on it. TH defeated Chaemiko 2-0 in the group stage already. So he might be a little demotivated. Yeah, I think his thinking is, okay, I have to do some cheesy strats, I guess. And this could be tier 1 expansion. I mean, he tried tower rushes against Infi already, so you can never be sure what Chaemiko is planning. Don't Warcraft 3, I remember Taker. Hopefully everybody remembers Taker. You will start streaming soon. That's good. Can you tell us why random is banned? I don't know if random is banned, actually. But the thing is, you need to know your opponent's race in order to veto the maps in a fair way. Otherwise, if your opponent goes random, it's just a huge gamble. I mean, we will not enjoy this at all. Chaemiko sent TH to the losers bracket though. That was live. So, game 2 starts, and hopefully it lasts a little longer than game number 1. It's Terrana Stand. Here you have the bracket once again. So, Chaemiko's way was a win over Colorful and a win over Focus. His only loss so far was against Infi, that we've seen before. TH on the other side, he lost surprisingly to Life Before, but he made his way all through the lower bracket. 2-0 against Cini, 2-0 against Focus. Only Romantic was able to take a map off of him. Or 2 actually, in a 3-2. And now, he took the lead again. And here we are on map number 2, which is Terrana Stand. 1-0 lead for the Chinese. For the Korean, it's already a huge accomplishment to make it top 3 in this tournament. One of the best performances that he has ever done. But you really want the 5 points. I mean, being 3rd or 4th here doesn't really matter, because it's the same amount of points in the new GCS qualifier system. Are you hosting the tournament or are you just commentating the games? For the Asian qualifier, I'm only the caster. We are hosting the American and European qualifiers, though. They will be coming up later this... or the announcement will be later this month. The players from GCS qualifier can still play the next qualifier? Yes, of course. It's about points. It's not like they qualify now. It's all about the points now. The final today? Yes. So, Terrana Stand, a lot bigger than Ancient Isles. 3 possible expansion spots here for you early on if you want to go for that. But there's also a lot more room for cheese. You have the laboratory right next to the base. You can go for Zeppelins. But I think in the game against Infi, Chaemiko went for the shop first. And I don't know if that's the right thing to do, because Infi went for the mercenary camp, got his Shadow Priest, got a little bit of Berserker there as well. So that's a better start. Of course, you start off with the laboratory because that's guaranteed level 2. This goes. But I think he will get all the experience. Yes, looks good. Claws of attack for Chaemiko and TH with claws as well. So both with the best possible drop, or one of the 2 great drops. Oh, and Mental of Intelligence, man. He is really up to a jump start. The slippers for an Archmage, of course, not that good. You want either a Strength for HP, or... like, the best one is Intelligence for more mana and more damage. With slippers, you get attack speed and armor. Meh. Archmage doesn't really need that. A little bit of HP is nice. And again, Chaemiko's Creep Root is not that great. He has no access to the Merc camp. And Mercs are so important in Human Mirror. I mean, he uses Militia here. That already delays his attack a little. But I mean, the same goes for TH. But therefore, he opens up the mercenary camp, 4 new units, and that will help him transition into tier 2. That makes life easier for him with the Shadow Priest and healing and Dispo. What does Chaemiko get from creeping this, except experience and the item? Boots, maybe? And level 3? Yeah, but level 3, TH has that as well, with this little Murloc camp. So that's not really an argument. Maybe he knows that his opponent is doing it and wants to, I don't want to say creep check, but force a fight here. But why would you want to force a fight if you know your opponent has mercenaries? That's the same situation that we saw in the game against Infi. And there's no way Chaemiko can win this. His Water Elemental gets dispelled, and now free reign for Berserker and Water Elemental. He gets the Shadow Priest, yeah, but he did his job. He won him the first fight. Tier 2 tech on the way. Ooh. Not only now.
Are under attack.
I mean, if you go for, like, that must be Chaemiko's strategy here, like super fast tech. And then overwhelm your opponent with higher tech units. That's the only reason I can think of. But then, at the same time, you could just creep the Merc camp and not buy Mercs. But I think then the shop is better, right? Huh.
The town is under siege.
I'm not too sure. I think having the Shadow Priests is just way too important and you can't allow this. I don't know, do you know a reason? You human mirror experts out there, do you see a reason for this except fast tech over mercs? I don't know. Again, the water elemental dispelled and TH with 2 water elementals against 1. Ooh, that's a nice snipe though. And good experience for Chaemiko, level 3.3. But there's boots on TH, also a big killing potion, so he's safe for a long time.
Forces are under attack.
And that Archmage could be surrounded. TH not the fastest with his reactions here. But there's an Arcane. I like that he sent the water elementals in, so he might be able to grab 1 or 2 footmen, but okay, he's focusing on the workers now, so nothing really will happen. Boots on both sides, so the Archmage is safe there as well. Water elemental gone, no corpses inside. Double Arcane Sanctum and Mountain King. I really like that he's going for Mountain King again. I really don't see the value of a Panda. I mean, you have him immediately, and it's nice against Footmen, but that's about it. So chat says just the fast tech. Is it worth it? Do you think it's worth it? Or is it just a Chaemiko special?
A player's forces are under attack.
Boots of Kalpalas, first time he didn't get a good item. And Chaemiko, using of course mercenaries, militia to do this. Fuck, it's too much about mercenaries stuck in my head. Mountain King is out, Rune Bracers, we'll sell it as well for an overall. The word Archmage is not pronounced with a K. I looked that up. Because I called him Archmage for years and then I was corrected and then I looked it up and it's Archmage.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's only 1 Sanctum. Is this tier 3? Oh no, just lumber issues. But it is a... Wow, he expands behind the fast tech. But TH is there, sniping it again, as he was on AI. If he can get the tower up though, that would be nice. And he goes for clap first. That is certainly interesting. TH practicing for the new patch as it seems. No Stormbolt, just clap, and everything is dizzy. At least to a degree. Makes it harder to snipe the priest later on though. Double priest for TH, this is big. Loses 1. With stutter stepping he can get a peasant out there. Next clap. It does decent damage, not on level 1 though. We have double clap. Level 4 on both heroes. Good AoE. Would love to see the follow-up with Blizzard soon. But it's still Water Elementals, of course. Makes a lot more sense early on. But when level 5 hits, you know. There's a lot of Dispel. You don't want to sacrifice the Water Elementals for experience from your opponent. Quite a neat battle here. And good chances for Chaemiko to pick up some more units. But that's it. So expansion cancelled. This plan is toast. No tier 3. Second Sanctum only now. After 9 minutes 30. Wow, that's late. Yeah. Does he have a Stormbolt or is it Clap Bash? I think it's Clap Bash. No, it's Stormbolt. Okay. Why didn't he use it on the Mountain King before? I think there was a good chance of hitting him. Well, maybe not surrounding him. The army was too slow.
A town is under siege.
So, there is already priests for him. Oh, TH expanded behind this. Sorry, didn't catch it. But with this army, with only 2 footmen, no way he can cancel it. Staff home. Actually, to the main to join forces with his army. He can kill a few peasants here and there, but this building stands strong. And he already has a ward there against Invis harass or something. He might have seen the invisible Archmage from Infi or something. Mass mercs again to just hold on to this. His Mountain King is quite weak because he was out later, and so there was no creeping for him at all. And since he used so much mana on the clap, there's nothing left. Clap is cool because you just saw it while he's keeping out. You get in range of the priest, you clap them, and then they shift their focus from healing the buffer units, the blockers, from to healing themselves. So that's just how it is, and I think you can't really prevent it except from re-microing them. So clap versus breakers versus priest is a pretty neat thing.
A player's forces are under attack.
And then of course when they don't heal the blockers, you can beat them easier, and then you have a better chance to break through this. Finally the Merc Camp. And a big invul potion. That's sweet. Level 4-3. On the other side, TH is 5-2. He didn't prioritize the level 5 Archmage here. Rather a Storm Bolt level 2. Didn't use it again, only now. Can't really block him. But you know, a little bit of damage. TH gets more mercs. Did he buy them from the mercenary camp here? Chaemiko is calling militia, TH is not. The Chinese might have a problem soon. Stormbolt's working out nicely. We don't see clap, but you see it here! And now they have to heal them up. No healing for the breakers up front. That position is really good. And we see another clap soon, right? Oh, there is no mana anymore. So he balances once the militia arrives. Good timing for TH, I think. Kept most of his army alive, kept his expansion alive. Of course, there's no shop here. Would be better, but everything is healed up. He has the Mauler. Can go for more mercs if there's more trouble. And the militia didn't accomplish anything. I mean, except forcing the town portal.
Forces are under attack.
54 supply. Do we have upgrades? 1-0 versus 0-0. And Chaemiko continues to push. I mean, what else can he do? The clock is against him. He wanted to expand. TH said no. But he said yes to his own extra income. Good snipes against the Mauler. The only thing that does extra damage against the breakers, since he has no footman anymore. Mountain King is in a bad spot there though. Might be forced into an invul. There we go. And now there is a second surround on this Mountain King, and there's no way to save him anymore. Can't really give over the staff. Has to be careful with this MK there. Okay. This is a second hero kill at level 5 finally. He was fighting the entire time against bigger water elementals. They can't be dispelled that easy, of course. There is mana for his own one. Water Torrent for Chaemiko enabled. There is reinforcements coming for TH, who's standing at 64 supply. 45 only. 45 only for Chaemiko. So this breaker line is well established. We have militia in this fight. TH is not calling them at all. And that might be a mistake. He has to retreat a little bit. The army is still good. But it's it's still 4 priests. That's alright. So the hero kill keeps him in the game. Archmage of TH getting close to 6. And without too many priests and without too much mana, the water elementals are just super strong. Good concave from TH here, attacking one breaker with 3 or 4. And I like how he cleans up the dirty hurt priest there in the back. Constantly does this. And in the absence of the Mountain King, of course, it's solo leveling for the Archmage, and that's level 6, and that is mass teleport, and Chaemiko thinks I can't do anything against it. 2-0 for TH. He just seems to be too strong, so we already have the same result as we had in the group stages when TH beat him 2-0. But of course now there's still a chance. There's still a chance to come back, but it's so hard, man. It's really hard. It was just an overwhelming mass of units. Like, too many breakers. Even if you get rid of the Mountain King, it doesn't really work. And I really like what TH did there. He saw, okay, he has militia, I have to get back. Even if I invest my town portal into this, I can't fight against them. So, for the next push, the militia duration was over. And then you can't really call them again. It takes so much time. Send them back, reapply militia, and once you arrive at the base, the militia duration is almost over, so it doesn't do too much. Thank you. Urkel are hot. You're cleared hot. Something like that. I like to think of Urkel. Reminds me of a TV show. Steve Urkel, you remember him? Thank you very much for the 2-month reset, man. Where's Remo? He is working. Game is up. Last refuge. This was the map that Chaemiko won against Infi. So hopefully he ties up this series. You're cleared hot. Alright. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. We're still very close to 3,000. Oh, we actually need 3 only? Okay, we need 3 more Twitter followers to make it 3,000. So if you have a Twitter account and you're not following us, that's a mistake. But you can repair it easily by going to twitter.com/back2warcraft and just follow us. The 3,000th follower, do I have something like gets a shirt or something? Floss 2 times daily, 6-month resub. Super impressive work this week. Our game is in great hands. Thank you. Thank you for watching, man. And congrats to your new sub badge that you get for subbing half a year. Oh, there we go. Drakatos is the number 3,000. Can you send me a direct message? And then we will send you a t-shirt after the cast. Boom! 3,000 Twitter followers, man. Feels good! Feels good. So, Drakatos, please send us a direct message. Of course, you can keep on following. We post a lot on Twitter because all the news that we get, we will just immediately forward it to Twitter. Like the Russ Brain donation or whatever. Holy shit. Why did you not follow us before? We have to come up with a t-shirt, right? And then you start following us. Alright, alright. It's so cool. Well, I have to full screen this. Okay. It's so cool because I got like a lot of, I don't want to say hate, but people were laughing at me for doing Twitter at the beginning. Nobody uses that, man. Just use Facebook. It's okay. And post on Read More. Hell no. Twitter is the best. Got us in contact with Todd. Got us in contact with Grubby. Got us in contact with many people. So if you want to stream, you need Twitter, in my opinion. For, like, networking and stuff. So, game number 3, match points for TH, and then we would have the 2 brothers in the final, Infi and TH. They, best friends for quite a long time already, as you all know. Infi got married yesterday, had quite an impressive run throughout the tournament. Like, In the morning, get married. In the evening, shred the Warcraft scene. Quite a good day for him, I guess. And Chaemiko, I don't know if he would be disappointed. In the human mirror, there's not too much you can do against TH and Infi. They are next level. Chaemiko is stepping his game up, and it's getting better and better, and his results are getting better and better. But if we're honest, TH and Infi are, also thanks to their experience, on a whole different level. But Chaemiko is only 23 years old, so that certainly helps him in the long run to get the experience like this. Laggy stream? Still? Like, some people say it's laggy, but I haven't seen any drops. Like, 30 frame drops, but that shouldn't be noticeable.
A player's forces are
Archmage, Archmage! And since we have a slower early game, we have to thank Guinea Pirate X 3, 10 bucks. Hey Neo, nice to see you and Remo at the Blizzard Invitational. Next year we will see the same thing again, or you do a home story cup. Well, if you give me $25,000, then we can surely do a home story cup. But I'm fine with the 10 bucks, man. Thank you so much for the donation, and I'm very happy that we made you happy. And now you made us happy too, for the second time. Robo the Magi for TH. The colors are swapped, by the way. There we go. So TH with probably the best item you can find to accept the flute, and Chaemiko again with rune bracers. He finds them a lot, right? Or is it just my feeling? I don't know. This time he goes for the mercenary camp. Most likely the same creep route. Route? Is it route? Is it route? It's route 66, right? So it should be creep route. Or is it route? I don't know. Because... Can you tell me? I'm always open for feedback like that. Yesterday someone said, can you say route 66 and then creep route? And I think, oh, okay, maybe he's right. But actually I have no idea.
A player's forces are under attack.
About a lot of things, to be honest. But that's why you love me so much, right? Because of my flaws as well. So, Gloves of Haste is decent. Gets the Shadow Priest here. TH level 3 already. It can be either. That's confusing. Both pronunciations are correct, it's just dialect. Okay, I like route more. Creep route sounds better than creep route.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Chaemiko is going for his expansion. That's quite interesting because TH decides to attack very early in this game. And Chaemiko was cutting some corners. He wanted a fast attack, I guess. Or an expansion. I don't know. Because there's no Arcane Tower. No Berserker for TH. And Defend already for Chaemiko. That's really early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, I like what TH did. I really like what TH did. Attacking with half of his army in the main, distracting Chaemiko from his expansion, who he didn't get up at all. And now, he has his own expansion cleared, he crept in the meantime, and he can expand whenever he wants. Like, now, for example. He stays on tier 2 for it, tier 1 for it, continues to fight. Chaemiko has, of course, the way better army at the moment, with Defend and 2 Shadow Priests. TH also has Defend?
A player's
Didn't see that yet. Ah, there we go. Okay. Then it's not that big of a thing. There's the potion running around and TH steals it! Oh boy. This is not looking good for Chaemiko either. This looks like a clean sweep. But he's trying his best, gets rid of the water elementals. But it feels like TH is suit. Both are getting closer to 4. TH will get it with the next snipe, and he will disengage most likely. Because he has the better... Oh, he can't stay in this fight, right? He has one more water elemental. He can easily stay in this fight. Or snipes the next one. His mana management is so good. And now it's of course way easier for him. There's only piercing damage and the hero damage, so killing Footman is not that easy. But he's all buying time. The Expo is up, the tower is coming. Could need a shop, but
A player's
alright,
forces
tech.
are under attack.
In the meantime, 60% done. And how much army does TH have left? If there's a big push coming towards this Expo, this might be dangerous, but on the other side, he lost a few footmen. Saved 2, 3, 4. 4 footmen is not enough to kill a UN expansion. We saw it before on, was it Terranos? Yeah. There was a little time to pressure the Expo, but there's just no damage. Even if you have tier 2 already, then you have priests. And if you go like for it super fast, you have a Mountain King or Panda and maybe Breakers. But even then, the damage is not enough. You can kill a few peasants, you can delay the expansion, but tearing down this town hall seems impossible. Also, Chaemiko floating in 900 gold, waiting for the tech to finish, and there we go. Spends it on double Arcane Sanctum, and not on a Mountain King yet. Did I miss something? It's going to the top, so Panda? Okay, with the expansion there, I see the point of a Panda. Because you really want to break it.
Forces are under
It's hard with level 1, but it's doable. And there we go. But TH knows that there's only one point of attack now, and that's his own expansion. And therefore, his base, or Chaemiko's base, is wide open. Again, he decides to not go for a tower. Again, TH punishes this. 2 kills already. And he's on a good way to level 5. He's not giving up experience to a second hero. So it's all for himself. GG! That was way too easy for TH. 3-0. Clean sweep. No chance for Chaemiko at all. I think he knew, like, if I don't beat TH, Infi in the winners final, then there's no chance. That was incredibly one-sided. Holy shit. That was, as I said, the split push, split creeping, attack in the north, creep in the south was nice, and Chaemiko was just overwhelmed with this multitasking of TH and couldn't do anything against it. Like, you see the experience, you see the skill in basically every single engagement. But hey, it was a great tournament for Chaemiko. Top 3. I think he was never that good in a GCS qualifier. And for him, it's pretty awesome. And that was experience today. Sorry. That was experience for him today, and he will learn from this. And he will watch the replays, and he will adapt. So congrats to Chaemiko for the bronze medal in this tournament. And we have one more best of 5 for you. It's TH versus Infi. Coming up next, here at Back to Warcraft, we sent you into a small break and then one more Human Mirror. See you in a bit.